This is Edward Mungai with Edward Mungai Fitness. We are still in my family's kitchen. And this is fun because also we are talking about food. And food is life. It is truly what we need to be able to succeed, what we need to be able to survive. We talked about my 5 superfoods. And today's discussion will be going back to that, and I'll be telling you why it is important to have the 5 superfoods and what you derive from it, and why what you derive from it is important. But before we get to that, I'm just reminding you that yesterday we talked about the 8 commandments of Edward. If you haven't watched this, if you haven't seen it, please go back. Go onto my channels and see the 8 commandments that I survive on. Well, talking about what are we deriving from the 5 superfoods, you already probably know that I'm not a nutritionist. In fact, the closest I've gone to that, or to get to that, is by my friend Google. And a couple of years I went into Google and I was checking what is it that I need to be able to run and to be able to be in this journey. Well, I don't want to reinvent the wheel for you, so I'm here to tell you the 5 minerals or the 5 things that you require for your running journey. The first one, and the most important one, is what I call iron. You need food which is rich in iron, because iron will help you to get as much oxygen as possible. Oxygen is the food for runners. Oxygen is the essential element for you to perfect your journey in this game. And you truly need to be breathing in the right way. You must be able to hold enough of the required oxygen levels in your body so that you can be able to have an optimal run. So therefore, search for your foods. My Super 5 have got a lot of iron. If you want to copy, there is no patent for this. I don't have any intellectual rights on this one. So please copy them and it will be of use. The second thing that you need in your diet is what I call, or what is called, fiber. And fiber, the best source of this is unprocessed food. For sure you haven't heard me talking about processed food. So take whole food and you will have fiber. It's good for your muscles, it's good for digestion, because you also need to optimize your digestion system. You need to optimize what you are taking and to ensure that it is well digested and it drives the energy that you need, both for your performance in terms of work, in terms of performance in terms of your runs, but also more importantly to give you the right moods and to give you the right attitude. Number 3, you require what is called vitamin D. Well, us in the tropics, we are very fortunate because the biggest source of vitamin D is the sun. And we have it almost 11 hours every day. So ensure you go out, you bask, because you need vitamin D for your runs. For those who cannot be able to get it from the sun, you must get some foods and possibly not supplements, which will be able to give you vitamin D or vitamin D. And as I said, my Super 5 is loaded also with vitamin D. Number 4 is what I call vitamin B complex. Don't ask me why it's called complex. Well, Google and you'll find the answer. But the truth of the matter is that the food that you eat must be able to have vitamin B complex, because it's very critical for your runs, it's very critical for your structure, it's very critical for your muscles, for you to be able to run. What I know is, again, my Super 5 from Googling, they do have a lot of vitamin B. Lastly, number 5 is calcium. And calcium is available in eggs, and you need it because of your strength of your legs. You need it so that you can be able to run 42 kilometers. Otherwise, your legs will buckle down if you do not have enough calcium. And as I said, on my Super 5, it's fully loaded with it. So those, in brief, are what my Super 5 provide me. It's about iron, it's about calcium, it's about fiber, it's about vitamin B complex, and it's also about vitamin D, which also, because of being blessed, being in the tropics, is freely available from the sun. This is Edward Mungai with Edward Mungai Fitness, and I still hope that you are following me, you are following this journey, you are commenting, you are sharing, and if by any chance you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and let others subscribe. And if you do have any questions, I'm more than willing to answer those questions. Join me tomorrow when I will be talking about the don'ts, those things that you should not do about your diet. So looking forward until tomorrow when I will be inspiring you. Again, this is Edward Mungai with Edward Mungai Fitness.